Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more 12-12 action for you today, and I hope you've got your helmet and sword ready, as we are going to have an epic medieval battle for you here today. This is a battle sort of recreating the Battle of Pelagonia here. So we do have the Battle of Pelagonia being fought in 1259 AD. This was between the Latin Empire and the Byzantines. So it's going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. I'm quite interested to see how this one will go. This was sent in by a sub who did this scenario, and I mean, I do love this formation that we have going on here. I mean, these spear sergeants look amazing in their formation. I really do like early period Latin Empire. They do look amazing. But yes, this was a battle fought between the Nicene Empire and the Latin Empire, who had usurped them in Constantinople. They both had a few different like armies on their side. So we've got the Cumans here fighting alongside the Niceans, I believe, and I also believe that we have Sicily somewhere, and we have Epirus here as well. Epirus and Sicily joining to ally with the Latins. As you can see, here with some crossbow cavalry. We should often see crossbow cavalry, but they're being used to duel this hybrid shock cav here. And yeah, I don't know who's really winning that fight, but someone surely is, I'm sure. But it does seem as though the Cumans have oodles amount of cavalry, and we actually have Wallachia here as well. Okay, Wallachia is also here, allying with. I don't really know a lot about this battle. I have covered it once before, and it was a really good fight. And this one hopefully will just be as good. We have some foot bowyari here with gold chevrons. Jeez. But yeah, this was a decisive Nicaean victory in history, and was able to obviously help the Niceans get back onto the imperial throne in Constantinople. So yeah, strap yourselves in, guys, get ready. We've got some glorious medieval action about to start, and if you're enjoying 1212, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and comment, show your support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 8k subs, and I can't thank you guys enough for all your support in the recent battles. But yes, we'll get straight on into it. Hopefully we're going to see some action soon. I mean, we are seeing moves now by the Cumans going in, and they are going to try and maybe just skirmish their way. I don't know what they're exactly trying to do. But yeah, I mean, they might be trying to do something. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I mean, my favorite looking unit, one of my favorite looking units in the game by far and away is early period Latin Empire. And it's by far and away my favorite looking unit here today. Just any of the early period units for Latins look amazing. Foot Chevaliers. Possibly I prefer the spears, and that's very rare. I don't usually say that sort of thing, but I do prefer the spears, I think, to the sergeants themselves. And also, like, the Latin bodyguard looks amazing as well, like with the Flanders emblem, because like it was a lot of French nobles that came in and established the Latin Empire. So yeah, great to have them here, and we do have some exciting looking units here. We do have fire throwers from Epirus. We have pikes as well, gold chevron. Barda to toy, which always look great. Yeah, there's some great looking units here. I really do like the new Byzantine look. I mean, it's not really new anymore. It's been out a while, but it is the newer look, and it looks great. I am really excited to see what else they're gonna do. Like, what's 1212 gonna like do next? Are they gonna hopefully maybe do something with their late campaign, or are they going to maybe like revamp another like faction, like another era? Maybe like the French or the English. Maybe revamp them. I don't know. It'd be great to see what they plan to do. Or maybe they're going to bring out more factions. I mean, we already have plenty, but we can always have more. We do have crossbows here, some crossbow men-at-arms. These are also pretty solid, to be honest, as infantry. These guys look like they're going to try and duel here with the cavalry. But yes, it is a little bit of a nervy start here from both sides. Both sides really don't know who's going to make the first move. We've got the Sicilians out here. They are here to help Christianity, well, obviously both sides are Christian, but help Catholicism, I should say, stay in Constantinople. I don't know if you can hear out there. You might not be able to, but I can right now. I can hear like a chainsaw, or something like mechanical going off, like so loud. Clearly, as soon as it's sunny, everyone's out trying to do some sort of practical thing and get it, yeah, I don't know, get their lawns cut or whatever. It just seems like, you know what, you get 2 good days of sunshine in UK, and that's enough. That's enough to get out and try and do some lawn mowing or chopping some trees down or whatever. But yeah, it's hopefully it's not too distracting. If you can hear it, I do apologize. But if you can't, then don't accept my apology. Don't take it. But anyway, the Cumans here, they've got tribal spears set up. These guys are pretty damn crap, to be honest. They are some of the crappiest infantry around. I mean, as you can see here, very poorly armored. They are not going to be doing anything too exciting And yeah, I doubt they will be of much use. They're probably going to get crushed by the... Well, actually, I don't know. Vigil's also pretty crap, to be honest. So both sides setting forward terrible spears first. These guys have actually got cool changing shields, as you can see here. Look, if you zoom in, look, you can be like that, and you zoom in, and they're different. What is that? I have never seen that before. But then we've got pikes behind. That will certainly help the spear line fight. And we have got some foot chevaliers as well shifting across. I'm excited to see who is going to win this infantry fight. I mean, we have got an entire another army, the Wallachians back here, that are yet to come up. So that will certainly throw something into the mix there. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Latin Chevaliers, they're moving up. They also look really great. The Latins are just, oh, top tier faction. They really are. Certainly their low tier stuff, really, really good. Looks like they're going to try and be really bold with these Latins. They're going to try and push. We'll see how that works. Crossbows on this side. Mercenary Genoese crossbows. They're setting up. I mean, they should be able to deal a decent amount of damage to these Noga Lancers. I would have thought they are hybrids, so they will obviously face some arrows back, but they should be able to survive. Actually, we just had a bit of a charge over there, maybe? No? Well, yeah, sort of. Yeah, the human light horse archers here charged in. I think they got caught out. And they've been shot at heavily by crossbowmen at arms here. And another... Oh, I'm missing, you know, every single charge right now. We've got Cuman Jiggets going in. They just charge into Mercenary Genoese. You know what? I'm just going to zoom out. It seems like I'm being caught out just as the players are as well. And here we go. More cavalry going in. These Cuman light horse archers, though, are not going to do too much, I would have thought, to crossbows. As you can see here, both sides actually losing this fight. Yeah, this is not a, like, you're not going to win that fight. Horse archers are not designed to be charging in. Again, over here, we've got Cuman Jiggets going in. They are actually helping to really rout these Genoese. They're doing a really good job with their light shock cav. You can see Bulgar Lancers come forward as well. They are another light shock cavalry unit. They look solid. Looking a bit like a Mongol, a little bit Mongoloid. But yeah, the Cumans are being routed over here. So Wallachians, troops that have been sent in, being routed by the Latins. Really well done there. The Latin heavy cavalry is probably going to be dominant in today's battle. But, I mean, I'm sure... I mean, yeah, again, look at this. Look at this glorious cav that Epirus has got. It's a bit Byzantine looking. Well, it is because they're a Byzantine faction. Oh, we're going to see a charge here from the Bulgar Lancers. They're not slowing down. And they're going to charge straight into these Genoese crossbows. Oh, boy, that's a nice charge. And then more Bulgar Lancers there trying to, again, harass the archers here. There is cavalry now. We've got some light cav here supporting from the Byzantines. And they're going to chase down the Bulgar shock cav. I mean, both sides getting focused down right now by archers. Light cav very vulnerable to archer fire. Got to remember that sort of thing. And yet they're just going to duel out in the middle of the battlefield and see who wins. I mean, I feel like the Cubans have got more cavalry, so they can afford to lose this. Cubans seem to have endless amount of cav. I mean, it is their strong point. And the Cumans actually won. Wow, surprising. And here we got another cavalry charge going in here. This is the Hippovarda Totoi, a solid cavalry unit, I'd just like to say. This is a really, really strong cav unit. It's going to just annihilate these Cuman Bulgar Lancers here, you'd imagine. And we got Hippotoxite going in as well. This is like a hybrid cav unit. We got Cuman Jiggets and then swords as well. Varda Totoi going in to help try and rout those cavalry. And they have sent them packing. Haven't routed them yet, though. It is getting a little chaotic now over here. Both sides starting to throw in their cavalry, trying to break through. We've got some Scutatoy spears moving up. So this is Nicaea on this left flank here, showing his hand. And Peltas, I mean, there's a lot of gold chevron and like chevron generally units here. But yeah, the cavalry here, Bulgar Lance has been broken. They are only light cav, so it's not the end of the world. The Cumans probably have more and nastier stuff to come. Yeah, they have some more Cuman Jiggets coming up, actually. Don't know what they're going for. What they even attempted to try and... Yeah, there's no archers or, like... I don't know, vulnerable units you could take out. There's only pikes and cav here, so it's, like, perfect units for cav. Like, anti-cav units. But there you go, the first little skirmish. Neither side really getting any sort of domination there. The Allied forces, which is the Latin side, have 6,900 left. So slightly outnumbered by the... Nicaeans, who 7,100 at this point. And yeah, we'll see whether the numbers really matter. Oh, another charge here coming forward. We've got the Cumans here steamrolling. Cuman Jiggets here gonna try and get in. They have just been annihilated with a crossbow volley, though. A few of them are gonna get to the front lines. That charge was massively depleted. Like, there was like 30, 40 men. Well, actually, I thought there was 30, 40 men. There might be more like 50, 60, and they've been annihilated at 30, 40. Jeez. Incredible. More cavalry over here being routed. What is going on? Why are they pushing in so much? I wonder why. Scutadoi spears are losing to Hippo Vada Toy here. So, I mean, that's a really good charge off. Clearly by Epirus if they manage to catch out spears. They should start to turn this around. I thought these guys are wavering 106 men. Jeez. We have Scutadoi swords going in to support that fight. And the Cavs thought, you know what, that's enough time in there. We're getting out of there. And that's very smart as Carryman just gets speared there. Jeez. Pikes being thrown in as well. And we have an infantry fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Men of Latoy here with like gold chevron experience, incredible. What do we got here? We've got the Latin Cav going in. Again facing off against Cuman Jiggets. This is actually these are Bulgar heavy horse archers. These are no better, and they're being thrown into combat. Do not throw in your horse archers into combat. It's not worth it. They are used for harassing and shooting enemies, not for charging in and killing things. That's what the Chevaliers here are for. They do that sort of thing. They cut down men hand to hand. You need to get those horse archers out of there. But yeah, and sending in some spears, some tribal spearmen. Even though they're pretty crap, they are going to obviously be anti-cav because they are a spear unit. But yeah, the horse archers there taking unnecessary losses, really were. But yes, let's see how this one goes. There is actually a reserve army up here as well. So yeah, Sicily still has his army in like reserve. I guess both sides are having like one reinforcing army. So Sicily and then Wallachia. Yeah, kind of an interesting one that is for sure. We have the Scutadoi spears. Yeah, nice here, really pushing up now. Trying to get really close and in their face. Got the Noga lances over here, which are the heavier sort of stuff that the Cubans have. And we have Messagatoy as well here. So we've got some hybrid shock cav from the Niceans. And here we go. It sounds like there's a charge coming, but maybe not. I'm seeing fire throwers though being sent forward. This should be spicy. If these guys get a shot off, they can annihilate units on their own. They rout armies if they can. Come on, boys. Let's have some shots. Don't waste your shots now. Here we go. You're going to see the medieval flamethrower in action, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. That's just burning through these poor Scutadoi spears, who should rout pretty quickly. That's annihilate that unit. That unit's gone, but they are very vulnerable to archers, as you can see here. These guys are just getting annihilated. They need to, actually, they're getting javied. But still, that's even worse. They need to get out of there. Get out of there, boys. You got terrible range. That's why you use these guys when you have very little ammo left. But yeah, literally most units here have ammo because we have so many horse archers. Here we go. We have Chevaliers, foot Chevaliers in combat now. Latins versus Byzantines. Two empires that both want control of Constantinople. And the long infantry fight is going on over here. We actually have a general Latin bodyguard being thrown in, trying to crush tribal spears. Doing seems like an okay job. You'd imagine that the Latins should crush the spear line. They're not exactly impressive, are the tribal spears of the Cubans. They should be annihilated. Yes, if you want to get involved in some 12-12 battles or make your own scenarios then feature on the channel, feel free to join the Discord. The link is down below in the description of this video. If you want to get involved in some 12-12 action and you're always looking for some games, or maybe if you just want to, you know, come and join and chat to myself or some fellow subs, all are welcome to join the server. Yeah, seems as though those spears there are not looking so great. They are getting annihilated, but we do have Wallachia now arriving with their foot boyari setting up here. You need to be careful to the Latins because they can get focused down in a moment. We are seeing Latin Chevaliers here. Don't know what I guess they got a bit of a charge off into the shock infantry here. A little bit of a charge. Wasn't the most effective. I guess they're trying to get to the foot boyari maybe, but yeah, there's Moldavian warriors here coming in. We do have some spear sergeants, I think, as well, also in here, trying to just hold them at bay. Their spears are almost like pikes in this fight. It's incredibly impressive how long their spears are. Vigila here losing, but the pikes are probably doing their bit of holding them back. We do have Epirus now fighting against its other Byzantine rival. Keep poking away with those pikes, boys. We've got shock infantry over here. We've got Anglo Varangioi. These guys are getting annihilated by the looks of it. By what? Just peltasts and Scutotoy swords. Nothing like that impressive. But yeah, they're losing. Maybe they got a cav charge. Yeah, the Anglo Varangioi. I mean, they're going to get kills now because they are chasing these peltasts and swords away. But yeah, they're getting focused down in the flank by archers, which is a real problem. It's kind of hard to say who's winning this one. Certainly seems like over on this flank here. Yeah, we have a general that's just died. We have Walachia's general dead. Another general over here. We have the Cuman's general also in combat. Walachia's just joined the fight and he's lost his general almost immediately. That's pretty impressive. We have, yeah, the Sicilian cav over here that's just holding down generals and tribal skirmishers. Really, they need to get in some pole arms or something, which they have a lot of over here to Sicily. They need to get some of those guys in there. Yeah, the Ladin's starting to crumble a little bit in some areas. Do you think the Ladins are going to change history, or will Nicaea win here once again? I am interested to see. Sergeant's coming forward. I mean, certainly seems like the Ladins are winning in the center here. I'm not so sure about this flank out here, though. Seems like the Empress is kind of struggling a little bit. Anglo Varangioi just being allowed to get shot at. We have Varda's toy here. They're doing okay. The cav, though, out here is what I'm most concerned for. The Cumans, I guess, starting to wave. I don't know why. The general has died, though. The Ladin general has died. This is bad. The Ladin center could now crumble. And as we're seeing Cavalry here coming in. Perfect timing as the general dies. Nicaea sends in its cavalry to rout these archers or these crossbows. And they should do it, you know. It looks like they're going to cycle charge. There is swords coming in. Yeah, the general here getting a good charge off. He's flying on in. He's going to try and help rout stuff here. Yeah, this heavy cav coming in. Just decimating everything in its way. Doing a solid job. Yeah, Ladins now are looking a little bit more dicey. Wallachia is still holding on even though it's lost its general. And it seems actually, you know what? I was doubting Epirus. He's starting to turn it around. The cavalry has crumbled for the Cumans and for Nicaea on that flank. We've got a good charge there by Epirus' general. Hopefully routing that crossbow unit. Yeah, there's a Telecom there. Got the pikes there holding on. I don't know why they'd engage. Never engage pikes if you don't have to. Like here, just pull back the swords. Just don't fight them. Just don't fight these pikes. I know you probably wanted to get, yeah, hammer and anvils like this. It's a risky business, I guess, but it's worth it. The pikes should break, you would have thought by now. Maybe those gold chevrons are holding them at bay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the Ladins are still holding on. I mean, it's seemingly that coming out of the falling... Start that again. This battle is starting to fall out of the grasp of the Byzantines. It's not looking good. And they're certainly starting to crumble over there. The center seems to have been beaten back. The Ladins having a brutal fight here with the Moldavians. But I'm sure, I mean, if they've won out there on the flank, yeah, the Sicilians now coming in. Sicily's basically coming in with a fresh army. It's incredible. I mean, this Latin army is taking on almost 2 armies. It's just done incredibly well. We have the cavalry here for Nicaea still holding on. He's still trying to rout things. I mean, it's possible they could rout Epirus. It's possible. I mean, if they rear charge like the pikes and the shock infantry over here, yeah, they can do it easily. There's still some like heavy cav here for Sicily still alive. Like, Sicily's just so healthy. And that's what's going to make the difference. And the Sicilians are now in the back lines. They're cutting down the Wallachians. And hopefully they can. These spear sergeants, they look great. They really do. And you can see the routing troops. These are like the shock infantry. I'll show you quickly. The shock infantry from Moldavia. They have literal clubs. They've literally got like sticks for a weapon. We've got the foot bowiari in battle. They should do okay. They are pretty solid. I mean, with those gold chevrons as well. Should certainly hold. They are a hybrid infantry unit, so they are pretty good in melee and also at range capability. So that should be fine. For Boyari, yeah. I mean, they're shaken, but not stirred. Yeah, it seems as though, like... Oh, a general has died. I'm guessing that's Epirus's general has died. Sicily's now in here with his cavalry, dueling with the Nicaean general. Yeah, this cavalry here just annihilated this Anglo-Varangioi here, which is a gold chevron Anglo-Varangioi. Jeez. I mean, Nicaea has won, but at what cost? Like, there's just nothing left. His army's just really made up of cavalry, which is, I mean, he's got good cavalry left. Some elite infantry, and his general. And that's really about it. We are about to see, it looks like another charge here. It looks like Sicily's just going to murder this sword unit here. These poor Byzantines didn't know what hit them. It does look like history is going to be changed at the moment. Looks like the Latins might be able to turn this one around. Looks like they have just annihilated the Wallachians here. It just seems like they held them in place, and then Sicily came in behind and just annihilated them. It was incredible. Really well done. And now it's just Nicaea left. So we'll just fast forward a little bit. Oh, jeez, this should be brutal. Oh, actually, I say that. This is only light shock cav. I don't know if they're going to be able to run down all of these archers. It would have been incredible if they could have. It doesn't seem like they will be able to. Seeing more Sicilian cav here being broken. I mean, a bit wasteful by Sicily. I know they've won, but you need to be... You don't want to just go and waste your army. It's Anglo-Varangioi, though. They're looking glorious.
Have gained the upper hand.
But yeah, the sergeants here forming up. They're just waiting patiently. Rank upon rank of battle-hardened men. Also exhausted men. And they just, all they can see across the field of battle is some cavalry and a little bit of elite bodyguard. And that's all they've got to deal with. They've got a fresh army of Sicilians here, really. I mean, look at these stipendiari here, just like untouched, most of them. Like incredibly healthy. Which is why, which is unfortunate, because I think this battle is nearly well balanced. It was okay. I feel like certainly chevrons were a bit of a problem. I also feel like the Cumans should have just been another Nicaean army instead of just giving like a load of like Cuman infantry, which is going to do nothing. They could have just got, there is Cuman cavalry in the Nicaean army, so if you wanted to represent the Cuman mercenaries, just give them Cuman cavalry to do that. I feel like instead of an whole army. Certainly in like a normal fight like this, in like a normal where you expect to have a line battle and infantry's going to clash, Cumans just aren't that great. So I feel like that's just the only problem I have with like the balancing. I feel like just a second Nicaean army would have been better, and maybe like instead of I don't know, maybe instead of the Sicilians, I'd have just had another Latin army as well. That's for history. I just don't know how. I don't know how much the Sicilians provided, but you could always or you could just have like the Latins or like another Epirus army or something like that, or just have an Epirus army made up of like Italian troops, because they do have quite a lot. They have like Italicon and some Italian shock as well available to them. So you could have done that, and also like the Latins as well. They are like very Catholic units, so that could also just be to represent Sicily. I don't know. I just feel like it isn't so much a battle of Pelagonia as it's just more like as much a custom battle with a lot of like chevrons and stuff being thrown in as well. Yeah, this cavalry here, this Mescatoi here, charging in. I think it's just trying to maybe get a charge off from cavalry or on crossbows and archers. But yeah, it kind of failed. Unfortunately, they've run out of ammo, so they can't harass anyone anymore. It's impressive they've actually used all their ammunition up. Usually, horse archers don't do that. But it seems as though the Nicaean player accepts his fate and is getting ready to charge. He's going to do general v general. I mean, one general is very healthy. And he's getting backup as well from another cavalry unit. But here we go. Yep, and he's going to get gunned down. It's poor Nicaean general here. Just let him respect the general v general. Respect it. There we go. Not going to see that happen. Cavalry here is still actually refusing to charge in. But there you go. Mescatoi going in, should get overwhelmed here. Is medium cav against heavy cav, and they've also seen action. Well, actually both sides have, to be fair. Anglo-Varangioi during the fight, they might cut a few of these cavalrymen down, but not many. And Archers also coming in. They're focusing things down. That cavalry should break. But the general might die here as well. We have polearms joining the fight. And as you can see here, it's just a horde of Latins now descending on what remains. If that general dies, I think there'll be a chain rout. He's broken. We may see a chain rout soon. The Anglo of Ranjoy retreating. They have gold chevrons, so they're going to take a while to kill. Oh, jeez. Okay, that might just do the job, though. Brilliant charge there by the Sicilian general. That is just annihilated that Anglo of Ranjoy from 70 to 20. Just annihilates that unit. And there you go. A mass rout takes place. The Anglo of Ranjoy, the last to hold, as they should be. And they get cut down to a man, basically. And a close victory for the Latins here today as they change history. So, yes, that was sent in by Prem. The scenario, I believe, was set up by Anzac. So, thank you for both of them for sending it in and for organizing it. It was a really fun battle to watch. Like I said, I think, like Anzac was saying, you need to maybe do a bit of work on balancing. I think it was okay. It wasn't too bad. I think certainly, like Bad Omens' army full of like tribal like spearmen, which didn't really do anything. It's just kind of a bit of a waste. Like I said, better just to represent the Cumans like through like the Byzantines than just to have like a whole Cuman army here, because Cumans don't really work, especially when you set army rosters for them and you give them a lot of infantry. They benefit on cav, and which some of their cav did well, but yeah, certainly, I don't know. I feel like just the infantry was just a bit unnecessary and just was kind of just there, didn't really do anything. But anyway, Prem's army did very, very well. The Latins getting a lot of kills here, taking on two armies really on their own. 403 kills with the Latin bodyguard here, 120 with one of his spear militia, 158 with the sergeants, foot chevaliers, 308, 195, 256, some incredible kills here. Crossbow men at arms, like 78 kills in his cav, 468 kills and 194 with the others, some very good kills. Jakku playing as the Empire of Epirus, 229 kills with his general, 136 with his Anglo of Ranjoy. And then we've got 87 kills with his crossbows, 118 with the Hippo Vada Tatoi, and the like flamethrower, like fire throwers, getting 68 kills. Then we have Sharp playing as Sicily, getting like very few kills, but also very few losses. I mean, his general got 325 kills, which is incredible actually for the amount of kills or like losses he took. 109 kills with some of his Stipendari, 138 with his cav. Most of his cav did die, but did get some good kills. 160 kills with his heavy cav, not too bad. Then we have Anzac playing as Vlachia, 114 kills with his foot boyari, and then that's kind of really it. Nothing else. Like the Vlachia just died so quickly because he lost his general. Then we have Omens playing as the Cumans, 164 kills with his Jiggets, and again, not really much else, getting like plus 100. 76 with his Bori here, his general. Yeah, but not really much kills. Cuman Royal Guards still not doing that great. God playing as Nicaea, getting 333 kills with his general, 155 with the Anglo of Ranjoy, 105 kills with the Scudetoi swords, 152 with spears, 124 with another sword down here, 95 kills with his Italicon, like his Cavalry getting 187 kills. So you did some pretty decent damage there to Geo. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you did enjoy. If you want to see more 12-12, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and comment, show support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.